Hello, my name's Gordon McKinley. I'm the chair of the Scottish Financial Education Forum, and I'm delighted to be at this conference today. In my day job, I'm head of schools with Renfrewshire Council. I'm really struck by the opportunity when good people come together to be able to listen, to be able to share their experiences, to be able to learn and to explore. There are so many links across different facets of financial education. We've heard about poverty, we've heard about young people not being prepared for their own futures, we've heard about bankruptcy and debt, and it is so important that as professionals we work together in order to be able to synthesise these ideas, to use the evidence, particularly from groups like the Money Advice Service, so that we can then build programmes that will really make a difference to children, young people and families together to be able to make sure that they have the financial capability that they need for the 21st century. It's really exciting. In my day job as head of schools within Renfrewshire, we've been involved in a programme called Tackling Poverty for a number of years now, and part of that is where we work with families, and a story is probably the best place to start with this. Ben's story is about a little boy who wasn't turning up at school. His mum was always late, he wasn't behaving, he wasn't doing well. Mum presented with mental health issues. But actually what happened was that once we were able to match her up with a financial advisor, it turned out that her issues were to do with the amount of money she had, not being able to afford to give the wee boy a breakfast. And so actually a lot of the issues that she had were actually to do with shame and not really to do with mental health at all. Once we were able to help to support that family, all of a sudden the wee boy got breakfast, and all of a sudden the wee boy was getting to school on time, and all of a sudden he was able to learn. Now that, I think, exemplifies for us some of the power of making sure that families and children together in communities are helped to prepare with financial capability. We face a lot of really important high priorities in Scotland just now. Curriculum for Excellence, the Scottish Attainment Challenge, the Pupil Equity Fund, all point us in one direction, and that is that we need to disrupt the patterns that have kept people in poverty. Financial education is absolutely key and significant in ensuring that we do exactly that we disrupt patterns of poverty, that we give young people and children and families the tools that they need to have financial capability, to be able to make sure that they make wise choices as they grow up and as they move into the world of work in whatever phase of employment that might be.
My name's Jim McPaik. I'm employed as a debt advisor in North Lanarkshire Council. I think the whole event has been very enjoyable. I think particularly I've enjoyed seeing what other people do with regards to recognising the need for education and how they deliver it. I've thoroughly enjoyed seeing how they analyse and examine the success rate and what works for them and what doesn't, because it means we maybe don't have to do all the why invent a wheel would be a phrase I would use. I've enjoyed talking to other people for their experiences of delivering to the different age groups, because it's something in North Lanarkshire we've been working on for a while, but we want to try and develop it within North Lanarkshire, and I think it's a confidence thing as well, because what we've seen today is a lot of what we do is working because it's been used elsewhere and it's working elsewhere. So all in, the whole event's been really good and informative. On a national scale, I firmly believe that the Curriculum for Excellence was a door opener for organisations like Money Advice. We should be part of the school curriculum. We should ideally be going into schools over a period of time, whether it be 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, with education running throughout that whole 4 week, 6 week area. And I would like to see the children perhaps getting recognised and certificated at the end, so that they've got something to show their family, but maybe more importantly, something to put on a CV, something to present to a college or a university, and then going that step further and maybe seeing the children becoming involved in the delivery of the projects in the schools, maybe mentoring, maybe a bit of peer delivery, maybe going from one school to another to promote what was done in one school being used in another school, and I think that would be a very positive way forward for everybody.
We go into the primaries, all the schools across the board, and we deliver financial education, speaking to them about the history of money, about money in general, just getting them used to their coins and notes and things like that, speaking to them about wants, needs, budgeting, things like that, just giving them basic information and hoping to develop that forward. Within the high schools it gets a bit more involved. We speak to them about budgeting their money, obtaining finance when they get older, thinking about wants and needs, interest rates, gambling, things like that, scams, just to make sure that when they leave into their adult life they are aware of these things and they have a basic knowledge to take forward with them.